England has not got the better of Australia in a World Cup since 1992. 1992. But in more recent history, they've got the better of them in 10 out of the last 11 ODIs that the two teams have played. So England obviously going into this, feeling more informed, 1-5-0 against them just recently. But the overall head-to-head for the World Cup, and Zach, you'll help us make sense of these numbers. I mean, these are numbers, it's history. You keep saying Raat gayi, baat gayi, it's a new day, etc. Can this play on your mind a little bit?
We keep talking about World Cup pressures.
Yeah.
And I think that is something which we have to see how England is dealing with it now, because they are under serious pressure at this moment in the tournament, just by their fixtures and where the table stands, how things have shaped up, and it's only England to blame for. You know, so they've actually missed a couple of matches which they should have won. So now they've landed in this this situation at the moment. So they should be feeling the pressure. The recent numbers against Australia is something which they can take confidence from. You know, so that is something which they should focus on, and history is there to change, right? You know, so that's something which which you should look at history. You know, when things are not going your way, how can you look at it? You know, it's time to change the history. You know, that's the only way you can approach it. I mean, you can't say that, oh, we've always been losing to Australia, now we'll lose again.
They will lose again.
So it's not going to help the cause. But I still feel that winning the toss and bowling first is actually going to work in England's favour today's match, even though they are under pressure. Because that's something which they've been doing well consistently in the tournament. You know, even in the previous match, they managed to get Sri Lanka out at on 232, which was a decent total to restrict any team. So that is something I think which is a good sign for England at the moment, because even though there are nerves in that dressing room and in that camp, I think once you set the tone with the ball, which has been your strongest suit so far in the tournament, so that is something the bowling can take the pressure. Ease off the pressure of batsmen. You know, so that is something.
Such a great point. That's such a great point, Zach. And Zach makes such a great point, because you say that if you're feeling tense, you don't be batting first because your margin of error is one ball. Right? Whereas when you're bowling and you're there for 3.5 hours in the field, the margin of error is just a little more, because the ball can go for 4, but you can get a wicket next ball. So it helps your bats. Does it help batsmen calm down?
You're also going in as a group. So the difference is you're not going in alone, right? Or you're not going in with just another mate. You're going in with your whole team, that whole bunch. So you feed off each other's energy. You actually, you know, if someone else does well, it calms your nerves down as well. You know, you feel a lot more confident. Against, you go into bat, you get beaten off a beauty of a delivery, and suddenly you're like, shit, what's going on? And okay, I really need to play the next ball well. Instead of thinking, okay, you know, what's the prerogative here? What are we looking to do as two opening batsmen or two batsmen here in the middle? So the focus kind of shifts, the pressure kind of adds when you go in alone to bat, compared to, especially when there's nerves.